Men really need to stop calling women crazy. And this is an article from the Washington Post. It's not a particularly recent one, but I just found it today and it's well worth going over. It's written by a guy called Harris O'Malley, and he says, a thought experiment. Imagine how people might feel if Taylor Swift released an album made up entirely of songs about wishing she could get back together with one of her exes. Well, I'm not sure, but he says, we'd hear things like, she can't let go, she's clingy, she's irrational, she's crazy. And he can't emphasize that word crazy enough, because that's what the basis of his entire article is. Whether he's been tasked to pen this piece by the sub-editors or editors of the Washington Post, or whether he's put it to them as an independent journalist, I really don't know, and so naturally I make no accusations. But the article nevertheless is a little bit sad and pathetic. So he continues, men would have a field day comparing her to their own crazy exes. So the whole thing is based, typical poor journalism, it's based around one word, crazy. So now the author obviously has to justify the premise of his article based around this word, crazy. So he continues, yet when Robin Thicke released Paula, a plea for reconciliation with his ex-wife, he was called incoherent, obsessed, and in particular, creepy. Now, he's stating this as a fact. Incoherent, obsessed, and creepy. Those are terrible words. But when it came to him talking about Taylor Swift, he was merely speculating on what she might be called. So he had no fact for his first paragraph of bullshit, but now he's saying something based on fact. And I'll repeat those words because he's making me sick already, attacking his own gender. Incoherent, obsessed, and creepy. Okay, well, I'm sure there are guys like that, and I'm sure there are women like that, but he's attacking men, of course. You wouldn't hear him do this against women. Anyway, I'll continue with his article. But you didn't hear men calling him crazy. So he says, you didn't hear men calling him crazy. Well, yeah, he was called all sorts of names, which were pretty horrible, but you didn't hear Taylor Swift being called crazy, because she wasn't. So see how he's just making this up as he goes along. Even though he used it as the title of one of the tracks. So fucking what? No, crazy, stressed again in inverted commas, is typically held in reserve for women's behaviour. Yeah, it says you. Men might be obsessed, driven, confused or upset. Well, that's bad enough, surely. But we don't get called crazy. Your article is fucking crazy thus far because it's made up of bullshit. Maybe let's extract the word crazy and insert the word bullshit. Bullshit article. Why does the Washington Post allow bullshit authors to pen bullshit articles based on, thus far, nothing? At least not the way men reflexively label women as such. Reflexively. Oh, so men, it's a reflex. It's like tap under the knee, the foot kicks out. And men just reflexively, woman says or does something wrong, men reflexively just call them crazy. Bullshit. He continues, crazy is one of the 5 deadly words guys use to shame women into compliance. Well, he doesn't make clear what compliance means. So there are 5 words. He's getting all Monty Python on himself. There aren't 4 deadly words, not 6. There are 5 deadly words. Crazy is one of them. And the others apparently are fat. Yeah, men can't be called fat. Ugly, slutty, and bitchy. How about slattern, limmer, whore, cunt, motherfucker, and loads of other words that I can think of to describe women and who are like that, and men who talk shit. Anyway, they sum up the supposedly worst things a woman can be. Crazy, and again it's in inverted commas, he cannot emphasize the word enough. It's like he's trying to brainwash his readers into becoming victims of his own, I don't know, is the guy paranoid? I don't know. Naturally, I make no accusations. Anyway, so he says, crazy is such a convenient word for men, perpetuating our sense of superiority. So he's admitting, it seems here, that he believes that he's superior to women. He says, perpetuating our sense. Don't include me in your fucking generalizations, you fucking bitch boy, you fucker. Jesus, those words for women, I should come up with some for men and apply most of them to him, perpetuating our sense of superiority. So he appears to be admitting that he believes he's superior to women, but of course if you asked him, he'd say no. He's not talking about himself. He seems to apply it to himself, but like all leftists, he's actually attacking his own gender. Typical cultural Marxist. Men are logical, women are emotional. Emotion is the antithesis of logic. When women are too emotional, we say they are being irrational. No, I didn't say it. You just did. You just included yourself. Again, so you're saying that when women are too emotional, that they are being irrational, crazy, wrong. These are your words. This is your confession. Why you tried to apply it, I don't know why the fuck I'm addressing him personally. He's never going to hear this shit, but his own fucking shit. But you have to ask yourself, what credibility does the Washington Post have for allowing people like him to put out rubbish like this? And I'm not doing much more of this because I'm sick of this guy already. Women hear it all the time from men. You're overreacting. We tell them. Oh, you do you? Well then stop. Stop being a fucking prick, you fucking idiot. Don't worry about it so much. You're overthinking it. Don't be so sensitive. Don't be crazy. Okay, I'm ending there. I'll put the rest of the article in full. I'll put the article in full in the comment section and pin it to the top. You can read it if you wish to. This seems to me, this guy is confessing to all sorts of things, and he wants to implicate every other man on the face of the planet in whatever world he lives in. I don't know what world he lives in, but it's not mine, and he can fuck himself. Thank you very much.